What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy Wormy. I'm back with another video, and after a year of box office disasters for Disney, spanning from The Little Mermaid all the way down to the Marvels, it was overtly a disaster of monumental proportion, with only one of their movies actually breaking even and maybe making a little bit of money, being Guardians of the Galaxy. This includes things though like Elementals, which was a monumental flop. Just nobody actually cared about this movie. It came to the theaters, it left the theaters, went on Disney Plus, and nobody really cared about it. Well, in a year where you're also dealing with monumental fights regarding Disney claims, with Nelson Peltz coming in, trying to overtake everything, trying to take over, trying to get boards on the seats to try to steer it in the correct direction. A year in which hashtag cancel Disney Plus was trending for an period of time after the whole Elon Musk situation, in which he tells them to go F themselves because they pulled ads from X itself due to their whole virtue signal moment. Well, we got a new report where, that's right, the Walt Disney Company to lay off 20% of Pixar staff after string of disastrous box office releases. This is just more evidence that Disney is falling apart. Disney is crumbling at its knees, and now they are getting rid of even more people from Pixar just after roughly, I think it was June, I believe. Yes, that's right, June, when they had their last round of layoffs. Report: Lightyear director Angus MacLean and veteran producer Gillian Summons among the Walt Disney's Pixar Animation Studio layoffs. This comes from June of last year, when they did a string of layoffs. So now they're doing more layoffs because they're hemorrhaging money outright. They can't keep money on, so they're getting rid of everything they have. You also have this, trying to drum up more information, more curiosity, and Pixar. They're releasing these three movies: Soul, Turning Red, and Luca, which were put right on Disney Plus during the whole COVID phenomenon. And they're not putting them back there, trying to get as much money as they can, because when they got onto Disney Plus, they just fell off flat. It was a nightmare, but we'll come back over here. The new report claims that Walt Disney Company will lay off up to 20% of its staff from Pixar after numerous box office failures. That includes Elemental and Lightyear. This new report comes from TechCrunch Sarah Perez, who claims sources at the company said the layoffs would be significant and as high as 20%, a reduction that would see Pixar's team of 1,300 drop to less than 1,000 over the coming months. However, Perez shared that Pixar says the numbers are too high, rather than the studio said the numbers of impacted employees is still being determined due to the factors like production schedules and staffing for future greenlit films. Do you have other greenlit films on top of this? I know we have, I believe they talked, no, that's Disney Animation that I was about to come up with. I think they are doing another Toy Story. I'm not 100% sure on that. Somebody fact check me in the comments. But this is what happens when you focus on identity first, when you focus on all these woke politics over actual good storytelling, over actual good animation, over anything else. When you want to virtue signal over and over again instead of putting out your family-friendly products, people are starting to walk away. This is not just a Pixar issue. This is a Disney issue across the board. You are seeing people saying, nope, not going to be a part of this anymore, and we're going to go another way. And as you scroll down here, the report also determines that many of the employees will be laid off within the next year will primarily be employees they brought on to help the company expand its Disney Plus streaming service that has yet to turn a profit. Disney Plus still hasn't turned a profit, guys. Disney Plus is still hemorrhaging money. That's why, and they're only busting up those numbers, boosting up, not busting up. They're only increasing these numbers over and over and over again by doing things like giving away Disney Plus for free, giving it with your Verizon package, doing this, doing that. They lowered it during the summer to $199 to try to drum up more people to come over there and actually sign up for Disney Plus, and it's not working. They're not being able to get money back. They're putting a bunch of stuff on. This goes back to the whole streaming situation that a bunch of companies wanted to hop on, and now they're realizing, hey, it's actually hurting us to have a streaming service, but you can't pull back because that's admitting failure. Ironically, the same day the report dropped, Pixar Chief Creative Officer Peter Doctor I'm probably butchering that, was promoting 3 Pixar films, Soul, Luca, and Turning Red, that went straight to Disney Plus instead of theaters. Pixar and the Walt Disney Company, and releasing them into theaters throughout the course of this year. And again, these are the 3 movies I had talked about earlier that got thrown on Disney Plus during the whole COVID situation because, well, you couldn't go to the theaters, but they didn't even do well on Disney Plus. So what's going to make you think that, hey, they're going to do fantastic over in the theaters? They're going to do wonderful in the theaters, especially after the whole disaster that was Turning Red, where, well, people came out and realized that it's all about a girl hitting the age of puberty. And that's quite literally all it's about, and everybody coming out against it. This is not going to help your situation. This is not going to help boost numbers when nobody is willing to go to the theaters now. Why do you think they're going to be willing to go to the theaters for this? They didn't go then. They didn't watch it on Disney Plus. So what makes you think they're going to turn a profit now? It's not going to work. It's not going to help. And Pixar's in a string of bad events after bad events, just like Disney. But it is what it is. Okay, this is what happens when you focus on your identity, your politics, your social justice, all this first, instead of pleasing the audience, giving them family-friendly shows, movies, whatnot, and telling a good story. You lose money. You get woke, you go broke. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.